I welcome you to this class. We will be treating suitable words, rhymes, synonyms, odd words, coding, and silent letter. Sit tight as we begin. In this option, we will be choosing the best option that answers the question. So let's take a quick look at the passage. Shola, Etim, and Saheed went out for a meal. Shola and Etim had meat pie, and Saheed had cake. Shola and Saheed had chips, and Etim had salad. Shola had ice cream. Etim and Saheed had chocolate drink. Etim and Saheed had chicken. So right now, we are going to use this information to answer the following questions. Number one question says, who had cake, chips, and chocolate drink? So we have to go back to the option. Is it Shola? Shola had meat pie. Shola had cake. Shola had chips. Okay. Well, chocolate drink, it's only Etim and Saheed that had chocolate drink, so it's not Shola. Etim had meat pie, but Etim didn't have cake, so it's not Etim. We have Saheed. Saheed had cake, okay. Saheed also had chip, and Saheed also had chocolate drink. So the answer is Saheed. Saheed had cake, chips, and chocolate drink. Do you understand that? Alright. So let's go to number 2. Who had meat pie, chips, and ice cream? Okay, meat pie. Let's start with meat pie. Shola had meat pie. Okay, let's see if Shola had chips. Who had chips? Shola and Saheed. Okay, Shola had chips. So the last one is ice cream. Shola had ice cream. So our answer is A, Shola. So Shola had meat pie, chips, and ice cream. So with this, you'll be able to answer number 3, number 4, and number 5. Alright, let's go on to option B. Choose from the alternatives the words that rhyme with the words in capital letters using the meaning of the words as guidelines. So the example we are giving here is rust. Now we have to find a word that sounds the same with rust, but it has to mean fine grain of sand. So the underlined word here is dust. Dust means fine grain of sand, and it has the same sound with the word in capital letters, rust, dust. Do you understand that? Okay, so let's go to our main exercise. The first one we have there says fit. Now we have to look for a word that has the same sound with it, but it has to mean to get together. Now we have met. Met is a past tense of meet. It doesn't really mean to get together, and does not have the same sound for with fit. Set, fit, no. Let, fit, no. Fit, fit. Okay, the same sound, but does not mean to get together. The last word we have there is meet, fit. That sounds like it. Okay, does it mean to get together? Meet. Let's meet. Okay, it actually means to get together. So that is our answer. Our answer is option E, which is meet. All right, let's see the next one. We have sit. So we have to look for a word that has the same sound with it, but it means to hit with a stick. So let's see. Beating. No, that's the past tense of beat. We have sit, bet. No. We have beat. Sit, beat. Okay, the same sound, but let's see if it has the same meaning. with the word to hit with a stick, to beat, to hit with a stick. Yes, that is what it means. So it means our answer is option C. Sit, beat, to hit with a stick. You get it now? Alright. So the next word we have is box, the other is pail, the other is rum. So we have to choose among the options which one best describes the word. Do you understand that? Alright. Look at the word shout. Now look at the three words inside the bracket. We have whisper, yell, and murmur. The word nearest in meaning to shout is what? Is yell. When you shout, you yell. So now what we are looking for is synonym, right? The synonyms of the word that we will be giving. The first word we are giving is edge. So which of these options is a synonym for edge? We have center, we have margin, we have middle, we have point, and we also have bend. So which of them is a synonym? The answer is margin. When you talk about edge, you talk about margin. Do you understand that? Okay, so now let's see the next one. We have moisture. The word we are giving is moisture. Okay, so which of these words has the same meaning with moisture? So we are giving heat, dryness, drought, dampness, and density. The answer to moisture is dampness. Do you understand that? So when something has a good moisture or bad moisture, whatever it is, when you talk about moisture, you're talking about dampness. Do you understand that? Okay. So I guess you'll be able to put down the synonym for wonderful, assertion, and innocent. All right. Let's go over to the next slide. In each of the following items, pick out the one word that does not belong to the group. The example given here says lizard, rat, beans, cow, and goat. Now, if you look at the answer, is beans. The reason is the other words are animals, but beans is a food. So now let's see our own exercise. Number 16, we say dish, plate, cup, rug, and saucer. Okay, now if you look at the odd word among these ones, you find out that dish is used in the kitchen, a plate in the kitchen, cup in the kitchen, but not rug in the kitchen. Then we have saucer in the kitchen. Then the answer is rug, option D. Rug is the odd word among the others. Okay, number 17, we have carpet, rug, mat, floor, and door. If you look at it, the others are used on the floor. Mat is used on the floor, rug is used on the floor, carpet on the floor, but a door is standing on its own. Do you understand that now? Good. So it's more like picking out the word that does not belong to the group, which is actually the odd word. So with this, you can do number 18, number 19, number 20. Okay, so let's quickly go to the next one, exercise E. The words below are written in a certain code. Study each carefully and work out how the code is written. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, now we are dealing with code. We are giving come. So now how do we code this? We have to put the second word before the first one. So that is why we have OCEM. instead of C-O-M-E. Do you understand? So let's see water. A-W-E-T-R. You get it? Okay. So in order for us to be able to scrabble the one we are giving, the word we are giving is insecticide. So how do we do that? We have to start unscrabbling it first of all before we see the options that best fits it. Now we have NIESTCCIDIE. So what we have given, which option best fits it? The answer is option C. Do you understand that? The others does not actually fit it. The best option here is option C. Do you understand that? Okay, so let's try another one. We have radio. Radio will be written as A-R-I-D-O. Arido. The answer is E. Do you understand that? Good. So you do the others while we go to the next one. Now, the option says, the instruction says, what is the silent letter common to all the 5 words in each list? Now, you know what a 5 letter is, right? Now, the pronunciation of the words we are giving is debt, indebted, debtor, subtle, and venom. So from what we have pronounced, which do you think is the silent letter here? The answer is B. Do you understand that? It's quite easy, right? The first thing you have to know is how to pronounce the words, then you are good to go. So let's see 29. We have column, we have solemn, we have hymn, we have autumn, we have condemn. So which of this letter is the silent letter? The answer is N, letter N. In column, we only heard the M, not the N. Do you understand that? So our answer is N. It's quite easy, right? Okay, let's do the last one, which is number 30. We have almond, we have become, we have quam, we have salmon, we have arms. Do you get it? So which of them is the silent letter? The answer is L. It's quite easy. So we have 31, you have 32 to answer, right? It's not gonna be very difficult, I guess.